You just did 4,000. Yogesh? Yes. So much. Yes, yes. Dansuk helped so much. He donated a building and renovation is going on for a fishing center. He donated a van also for the traveling center. Yeah, festival there. Good. I saw you on the airplane. She wants to meet you. Your name is Emily. Yes, where in Florida? Where was you? Okay. Did you come this morning?
Yes.
What time? Well, what time is your appointment? Tonight? Why exactly tonight?
Yes.
Okay, so you're coming to sit fishing? Yeah. All right, email. Contact me. Or email. You don't even know. Thank you. 60 devotees. I'm on chapter 11, so only one chapter. Are the paintings ready? He says no.
No, because he had us do 35 drawings for Govardhan Leela, so we had to stop the training. So now when we go back, we'll be able to
Baba, I think he's preparing the venue.
I think she's leaving to find a boy called Sharon Dowling, open on Road to Week 18980. We wish for you to take on the HPG Sharon.
Told you the first time he came to Australia, he picked you up at the airport the very first day he drove you to my house. He's the one.
Very nice to see you.
You staying there alone?
By myself.
Your mother, Elaine?
I beg your pardon?
Mother's still alive?
Yes. But not for long, I think. I don't know.
Students are okay?
Kids okay. And wife is good? Growing up. Yeah. The preaching center will be ready to open after 2 months. After 2 months, you can get to Australia. So we wanted to make the opening service. Because it's not out of the way, Australia is away from straight line.
With your Dalpa beads in your hand. Now can you see him before? Chanting Dalpa enough. Are you requesting to make a... I didn't do it.
They should go. Everyone should go.
There's one thing, take some luggage. That'd be great. Either
Good one?
Good.
My tongue wants to just either drop to the bottom of my mouth or it wants to race and fly. But we cannot help but think when our spiritual master comes, where is he coming from to be called anyway? This is the point. From where has he come? Srila Kaviraj Goswami has explained this in first chapter of Chaitanya Charitamrita. And if we think of this very deeply, we will be amazed. It is a wonder of wonders, just where the Guru is actually coming from and originating from. It can be seen in different ways, but for us, Kaviraj Goswami is stimulating a deeper kind of thought that that Lord who is so compassionate upon the living beings, wanting to deliver them from within, is manifesting from within, as Super Soul from within, he is then manifesting as Sri Guru from without. Because we cannot visually experience the Super Soul within our heart, we cannot make connection there and hear his subtle advices and directions because of our material contamination. This material contamination is our great misfortune. But the Lord hasn't forgotten us. He manifests outside in the form of Sri Guru so that we can hear and we can see and we can take the same kind of advice that the Lord within. So the spiritual master from without and the Lord from within directing us, we should be very submissive to both. And then our great fortune will manifest in our life. So all the devotees, according to their realizations, will perceive the spiritual master in different ways. And this perception should be refined and refined and refined. And the closer we come in understanding what is actually Guru Tattva, then the more we can actually please the spiritual master. Because we're leaving the gross concept of life and entering into the more refined and subtle realms. And the spiritual master dwells in the most subtle and sensitive realms of the transcendental plane. And he's inviting us to leave the gross external plane to enter into that subtle realm. So just by seeing the spiritual master, the beginning of Bhagavatam, the mood and atmosphere is set so beautifully and perfectly by especially the way Sri Parikshit Maharaj received Sukadeva Goswami. The heartfelt way that Sri Parikshit Maharaj received Sukadeva Goswami, if we can understand that and try and enter into the mood of Parikshit Maharaj, how he tenderly bought Sukadeva, and he said, Tesham samsmaranat pumsam. He said, just by thinking of you, our houses become instantly sanctified. The spiritual master doesn't even have to be physically present, but just by thinking about the spiritual master, Our homes become instantly sanctified. What to speak of seeing you? What to speak of seeing the Acharya of the topmost level? What to speak of seeing you, touching you, or washing your holy feet, or offering you a seat in our home? So affectionately he greeted Sukadeva Goswami. He gave his heart entirely, and he surrendered with affection, and his ears were totally open. He wanted to draw in the sweetness, because he perceived how divine Sri Sukadeva was. So, how to develop this mood? How to surrender an open heart and mind and ears to receive the message of Godhead. So, I don't know why I drifted off onto that, but we're so glad and welcome to receive Srila Gurudev here again, that actually we're making so many preparations, but all of a sudden he's here. And one say, where has he come from? So let me offer my Dandavat Pranams to Srila Gurudev and unto all his sincere devotees.
With respect to works.
Om Jnanam Chimarandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chaksuram Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. I offer my unlimited obeisances simultaneously to my Diksha Guru and Shiksha Guru, to all of our Guru Varga and all the assembled devotees. Last year at this time when Srila Gurudev was here, he began a series of classes about Guru Tattva, beginning with the verse from Srimad Bhagavatam 11th canto. Vayam dvitiya viniveshitasya isharapetasya viparjayo smriti tanmayayato buddhiravijetam bhaktyai gurudeva tatma. That is, since the beginning of time, we've all been in a dual conception of life, thinking I'm something other than myself, thinking I'm this body and everything in relation to this body is mine, and forgetting that I'm part and parcel of Krishna. How to get out of this substanceless shadow and into the reality, this verse states that we should engage in unalloyed service to the Lord, accepting his manifestation, Sri Gurudev, as our very life and soul. So Srila Gurudev gave, and our very Atma, more intimate with us than our Atma. So after a couple of those classes, I happened to be in Srila Gurudev's quarters at Braja Kishori's and Paramananda Prabhu's house, and Gurudev was passing by, so I took the opportunity to ask him, Srila Gurudev, you say that you are more intimate with us than our own Atma, but whenever I see you, I don't feel like that. I just feel far away because I feel so bad that I'm not serving you nicely. So he said, yes, that's why I gave that class. Just so you'll know, there's no separation between us at any moment, just like water and its wetness or fire and its heat. There's never any separation, but there's always a feeling of separation, just like the gopis are never separated from Krishna, and at the same time they're always feeling separation. So he's constantly with us and always working on us, although it may not appear to be, because he's the fully conscious manifestation of Krishna. I just want to tell one nice story that happened on Srila Gurudev's very first trip here to show that example. Jugal Kishore Prabhu, who met Srila Gurudev in 1997 on his first time here, told me a very interesting thing that happened to him. His wife, Ujeshwari Didi, was coming to Srila Gurudev faster than him, and so Srila Gurudev was giving her more attention than he was giving him, although it seemed like that. So, but day by day, Jugal Kishore Prabhu kept getting more and more interested, but Srila Gurudev kept giving more attention to his wife. Finally, towards the end of the day, he became so interested and simultaneously so frustrated that Srila Gurudev wasn't paying attention to him. So in one of the last moments, Srila Gurudev just turned to him and said, I'm working on you. So all this time he had been giving his full attention to Jagal Kishore Prabhu, and all of us. Gaur Premanandi Hari Hari.
Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadale Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah. First of all, my humble obeisances in the Lord's feet of my Srila Guru Pad Padmong Vishnu Pad Sisman Bhakti Pragyan Kishore Swami Maharaj. And same in the Lotus feet of my Shiksha Guru Om Vishnu Pad Sisman Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj. Perhaps you know my Shiksha Guru Om Vishnu Pad Sisman Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj inspired me on his last day and told me to help his devotees. He had collected so many, but I could not train them. So you should train them. Also, you know that any devotee, any sadhak cannot search Guru because he is not qualified. So Guru like Nityananda Prabhu goes door to door. And begs that you should chant Hariname and you will be happy. So also Swamiji inspired me to go to door because you all can't come to India. So as he did, and he also inspired to follow me, that you should go door to door, Australia, England, America, European countries, Brazil and so many, Africa, here, there. So I think this is my duty to follow my spiritual Guru and Shiksha Guru. Especially, I want to remind you that what is the aim and object of your life. Especially what you are going to do, what will be the aim and object. If you don't know what you can do. So first of all, you should remember that we are luckily, fortunately, in the line of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Srila Rupa Goswami. Especially in the line of Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, and then my Gurudev Shiksha Guru and Diksha Guru. What should be the aim and object of our life, not only of our life, but what we are going to do? What should be your aim and object? You know why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to this world? Not to preach only name, because it was duty of Yuga Avatar. He especially came to preach the aim and object of the life, supreme, not only the lotus feet of Krishna, but to serve the lotus feet of Radhika. In the line of Rup, Rati, Manjari, Rut, and Rupa Manjari, Rup and Raghunath. What is that? We should know in this life that what is that? The service of Radhika, more inclination towards Radhika than Krishna even. Especially we should know aim and object of our life and our devotion. What is that? Krishna praying, not Krishna, not Radhika. the heart of Radhika, full of Mahabhav, Madanakya Bhav up to. And she served and controlled Krishna. So this prem is object. This is supreme object, all of our life. Then knowing this, how to practice? And now come down from Shraddha, the last point of Bhakti. And begin from Shraddha, Nishtha, Anartha Nivritti, Ruchi, Ashakti, Bhav, must only up to that. Try to achieve this Shuddha Sattva. This is also the heart of Radhika, Hladini Shakti. So, how to have a transcendental Sattva, not Laukiki, mortal Sattva. Try to have. And if that comes, Shraddha, then automatically strong faith comes in the words of Guru. And then to Krishna. And then ethics. Strong faith will come. And then begin from there. Try to give up your anarthas, aparad. Otherwise you cannot gain. So I have come to remind you all these things that you should remember. And be inspired. Don't be weak. Try to follow the line of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how he was strict. How he was strict. Devadasi was singing that Devgit Govindam. And Mahaprabhu ran after. And anyhow, Govinda Prabhu, he said to him, and he told that, if I have touched, then what I have done? I have given my life in jumping in ocean. He told, be very careful, especially sannyasis, renounced order sannyasis. Follow me. If anything coming easily, and we should think that, oh coming, no harm. Then a lady will come and tell that, you should marry me. Then what should we do? Mahaprabhu will allow? Can Mahaprabhu give only one day or night service? So if you want Krishna Prem, Radha Prem especially, then you will have to follow all these principles of Rupa Goswami and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu of very strongly. Be very soft, more than lotus and flowers, and very strong than thunderbolt. Both at a time. I have seen all these things in my Guru. How he was very strong, more than thunderbolt, and how he was soft, weeping for devotees. His disciples, weeping, weeping, weeping. Day and night. If any disease or anything, then he used to wake up whole night and whole day. How soft. If you are not like so, how you can attain this perfect, more than Vaikuntha, Dwarka, Mathura, even in Braja, more than Vatsalya, Sakhya, more than that. Even Padabhyo Stav Bina Bharadashyami, Nannat Kadapi Samay Kilade Vijaji, Sakhayati Mama Namasto Namasto Nitya, Darshayati Mama Rusos. How Raghunath Goswami has been such. And how he was strong, we should try to follow them. For this, I have come to remind you all and not to be weak in any way, whether ladies or gentlemen, for both. This look that Bhakti Sar Maharaj told, Tannam Roop Charitaki. It is not for lady or only for male. It is for all those who want that supreme object. I request you to make casuals from morning to evening night. Mostly I should come in evening class. I've had to some right, and doctor has also advised to take some rest. I'm very happy that up till now in my tour I was alone. Only Madhav Maharaj and Bajnath Prabhu and Sundar Gopal were with me. Now I'm very happy that Sajjan Maharaj, Sar Maharaj, that Aranya Maharaj especially, Shyam Rani, and so many are here. Brajavallabh Prabhu, Devendra Prabhu, all are here. I know that they will save me in all cases. I request them to save me. Anyone cannot save, So you should make casuals from morning to evening, my classes. And I want to see some drama plays. Very high class of drama of pressure, especially relating to gopis and Krishna. And also, if you like, you can play very good drama play of Prahlad Maharaj. I like so, but also of pressure. Those who are, by those we can have some instruction and some inspiration. So I want to take some rest because I have come from plane and doctor has that also advice. So go on doing our casualty classes and everything. So that Aranya Maharaj, Bhakti Sar Maharaj, Sajjan Maharaj, Shamran, they engaged in giving classes. Thank you, my hearty blessings to you. Gaur Premanand.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.